Someone's getting new jewelry. Here's the gem. Your energy is very rare. And this is putting some sort of fake mentors with a faulty belief system out of the air. We're focused on selfish intentions. You could have been hunted for your rare beauty, your sensual qualities, without even asking for it. Spirit, what's going on here? You could be saying affirmations in the mirror. This is helping you glow up. 111. You could be visiting a body of water. Y'all think this is a game for real. So y'all are cleansing in a body of water here. Your body is cleansing around water. And the mirror, look. You're finding clarity in around a body of water about your spiritual rank. Yeah, you're cleansing. You're cleansing from all of the parasitical infections of other vampires. And this is giving you clarity on where to focus your vision. Okay. Yeah, this is healing. After some sort of fake commitment was illuminated from the shadows, balance is being restored because they were not who they say they are. Yeah, they're stuck in their ego. They were treating you like another collector's item, and you're a rare gem. You've been through way too many transformations to be involved in someone who's not even committed to their self, who has no skills of their own, who has no artistic abilities, and your sort of truth broke you out of some sort of limitations or limiting beliefs that this person tried to cast on you. They are not in tune with nature. They are not in tune with themselves. They can't even accept themselves. How can they accept you for everything you are? How can they even see you for everything you are? This person's infertile. Whoever you're asking about. This could be a crusty Empress reversed here who hates her own kids. Wow. Yeah. Who chases male validation. Yeah, and they burnt the bridge with you and a community after their true colors shone. This could also be a crusty, dusty loser of a masculine as well. They hold no authority. It's all fake. And you're going on a journey that's truly going to inspire you. Yeah, you're coming out of your cave and your prayers are being answered. No one will ever break you. No one will ever destroy you or your faith. No one will ever, you will never be deserted, no matter how many people try to desert you or leave you in the desert to die. You will always be protected by the divine because you have structure. You are self-sustainable. Even Mother Earth protects you. Even the animals protect you. Because the pureness of yourself shines through, no matter how alone you feel. Someone is crying over you after they figured out that you're the one. You were the best thing that ever happened to them. And they took advantage of your vulnerability as a young maiden and your sensuality and your body. Because they were stuck in their shadow. They were stuck in their toxic, addictive patterns here. The only skill they have is sucking you dry of all the energy and life force that you hold. Yeah, you could have been hunted for your vulnerability, for your empathy. I heard these people will never reincarnate again, or if they do, it's going to be as a bug. It could be storming where you are. But yeah, a body of water is calling to you. See, I have some notes. So someone came in to take advantage of your vulnerability, acting like they were faking the funk here. They were faking the love for you because they knew that you were outcasted, or they tried to outcast you, or they could have been outcasted as well and tried to relate to you on this by mirroring you. But they were outcasted for a good reason, because they're quite literally the Grinch. Yeah, they pushed your boundaries. But you found another way to escape. Instead of journeying up the mountain, you went through the mountain. This person's temple is infected, and they're being judged for trying to confuse you and your intuition. Yeah, they don't even care about their kids, if you guys have kids together. Or they just haven't healed from their childhood trauma. You could have been through more than them. And you got to the bottom of a situation, and yeah, even though it's not a competition, you alchemized what you went through, and this person just grew animosity for your spiritual gifts. And then their Black Mirror reality of themselves started to show through. The unseen started to be seen. There's a secret admirer here that wants to treat you as the queen that you are, that has unconditional love for you, that is aligned with you, that is also lighthearted and an alchemist, and puts a positive twist on events for you as well. Yeah, this is someone who's standing in their power, and they see you as the prize. They want to nurture your womb. They want to respect your womb. They know how attractive you are. They want to lead you. They want to mentor you. They want to protect your flame. They want to protect your light. Not wear your skin. Yeah. Okay. So we have someone came in to fix all your problems, but they were the problem. And Spirit is getting rid of the peasants trying to enter your castle. Yeah, so you got to the center of a matter here. You could be working on your center. Or your confidence is upgrading after cleansing. You could be clearing your mind in the forest. Something about a sunset here, or the northern lights. A forest. You could be kept hidden in the forest. See how she's like, there's a little bird helping her create here? The birds have a message for you. And look, she's working with water as well. The trees have their eyes on a situation. They're protecting you. Okay, and on the bottom we have the eternal child. Yeah, they're protecting you just like you're their child. So you could live in a desert area, or someone wants to someone that lives in a desert area wants to mend the distance with you. They want to connect with you. Okay. Let's see what's going on. I wasn't going to come on here today, but I had the feminine urge, okay? So let's go to, oh, that's interesting. I just looked at the shaman and flipped over to the shaman. Where'd that go? Well, it's gone now. But y'all might be a shaman, or you're known for your magic here. You are a sorcerer, you are a medicine woman. 3 archetypal ingredients constitute the shaman, all must be present in order to reveal its magic. You have to integrate the steady to become a mentor towards healing of the self. And that's how you open a doorway to the other world, allowing psychic visions and old magic to leak into this world. Huh. So you're a master at, or you're becoming a master here at your magic because you have good intentions. And then we have Genosis. Yeah, because you've made the right sacrifices. For your eternal child. Okay. Genosis is the innermost knowing mystic truths. True knowledge is not found in facts and figures in scholarly books or library shelves. Rather, Genosis points to the deep and timeless archetypal wisdom that arises from the felt experience of having touched the unknown with every one of its senses. Yeah, you're highly sensitive here. Your senses are highly sensitive. And people with bad intentions are taking advantage of that so that they could leech on to your creativity. Something about your skin is very soft if you're a divine feminine. Yeah, divine feminine. People love kissing you. They love your lips. Somebody wants to put a seed in you. Or a lot of people do. You're just very enmeshed and in touch with all things. You're very accepting of all things as they come to you. You are a true divine mother. Yeah. You could have a bunch of animals, and then here's the shaman. You could talk to animals. You have the gift of talking to animals. Someone wants to marry you. Yeah. Someone wants to give you a diamond ring. They see you as the pure nectar of this world. You could be eating more fruit as well to heal your inner child. You taste like fruit. You taste sweet. Okay. You calm down the beastie, animalistic behavior in others with your wisdom, with your embrace. Yeah, you know things. Those who say they know, they don't. Those who say they don't know, know. Yeah, you allow the mystery to unfold in others, or you allow others to show what they're hiding. The stone. What's the stone? You might find a stone in the river while you're traveling, or a stone in the forest. Maybe all three. Maybe there's a river in the forest that there's a stone, a protective stone that's calling to you. And this is going to be a very hippie woo-woo reading already. I could feel it. But what else are we here for? Like, at least make it fun. Like, the 3D is boring sometimes, okay? So I need like the things. Yeah. The things. We have the ring, the gem. You're gonna unlock a new level of chemistry with someone. Someone just texted me as I said it. Interesting. All right, so we have the internal, the anchor, the rock. The archetypal object, the stone holds psychic and literal weight. Yeah, all objects hold energy. Its energy is one of the permanence, concreteness, and reliability. Yes, you are reliable. You are the problem solver. So people who attempt to relate to that and then end up being the problem is going to be kicked out of the castle. The stone is a remedy for what ails us. Humble and easily unnoticed, the power of the stone balances the frenzy of our world. And then I'm gonna look at the forest, and we're gonna get into some tarot. Where are the places? Here's the castle. So you already have stability. And you're realizing fake stability from real stability, because if it's fake, it's going to be confusing. It's not going to feel stable. It's not going to feel safe. You're going to have way too many questions that are unanswered. Yeah. The forest. There's a new tree that might grow around you as well. Or you might be planting a tree. Someone wants to plant a tree with you. The forest. I don't even want to edit the videos anymore, so y'all bear with me. I might just come to it later. Something about time here. Yeah, okay. The woods, the thicket, the jungle. So right before you give up on something is when you're going to find what you're looking for. Consider for a moment your earliest memory of the forest. It's likely it included all the mythic dynamics of its archetypal space. A little fear, a little enchantment, perhaps losing your way, perhaps discovering a secret mystical treasure. Such is the magic of the forest. It requires first that you enter it, and then that you get lost within it. You may think there is a path to lead you straight through, but soon enough you'll be on what is known as the pathless path. There are tricksters here, dense foliage and entanglement, but equally present are the glimmers of fairy light and friends amongst the trees. You're on an adventure now, and there's no turning back, so embrace the dim light and moving shadows, whether literal or imaginal. Brave the forest and get lost getting found. Get lost getting found. So you're doing some exploring here. A scavenger hunt. You're going on a scavenger hunt. Get lost getting found. Someone likes to get lost in your eyes. Yeah. When they look in your eyes, they see like portals to an infinite layer of dimensions. Somebody wants to get to know your dimensions. Yeah, because you've been through the underworld. So you definitely learned boundaries. Let's see. Spirit, what's going on here? What do we need to know? Boundaries. 7 of Wands. Protection, because you get a lot of attention naturally. Yeah, you're very entertaining. You keep yourself busy. You always have something to do. Your inner child, I saw that, the Page of Cups. Your inner child loves exploring. Okay, well, it's gone. Someone wants to explore with you, and yeah, there's like a new playful connection coming in here. Or if you're with someone, you might be exploring with your children. Your children love watching you explore. They love watching you play. Your pet or your child might gift you something that they found. Okay, so we're cleansing here and getting to the center of a matter. We're cleansing. Yeah, so your intuition was off here a little bit, or your third eye was blocked. And after cleansing, your spiritual abilities will be upgraded. You're going to see things as clear as day. Yeah, if you were lacking direction here, it was because someone around you was making a bad investment with attention-seeking horse, is what I heard. Yeah. Jezebel energies, the star reversed. These are hopeless mother effers who want attention so bad, and they wanted you gone because your knowledge would expose this person for who they truly are. Angry, drama starters, decreasing in progress, so they have to suck the life force out of someone else, lacking transformation or connection. Aries is coming through. Yeah, they're really bad with kids. They probably lost their kids, or they will. Yeah, they can't travel towards their kids, or their wounded inner child is showing through. So you could have been around people like this, distorted feminines who would sacrifice their own kids for an untamed masculine. Ace of Swords, that's the truth. I didn't see it yet, but I felt it. So someone wanted to leave you isolated because you could see them. You could see how unaligned they were. You could see past their illusions and the spells that they cast for attention. You could see their ending. Oh, there's the sword. I was like, I know it's there. The sword of truth. Okay. You can see their ending. Through the fake love, through their fake smiles. That creepy ass Grinch smile. Yeah, because you hold wisdom, and you know what's not an equally give and take partnership. You took off the rose colored glasses on someone's karmic debt that they had to pay off, and that was seeping into your realm. But you're not isolated. You're coming into a generational wealth with the Ten of Pentacles. People are going to remember you. They're going to remember your bloodline. They're going to remember what you built. That's why so many people were trying to destroy it, because you hold structure, you follow your rules, you have true principle, and you go for the longevity of gratification instead of cheap short-term gratification. Someone's getting a paycheck soon. It's processing in the background, or some sort of email or something that you're waiting for. Yeah, news. Some sort of news is processing for you. Someone's resume is being looked over. You're going to get good news about work connection. What's the center? Center. So because you're so connected to your center, you're protected from animosity at this time and evil eye. Wow. Your spiritual rank is conquering all of the petty BS on this earthly plane around you. Yeah, you're flying above it. You can see it for what it is, and you know how to navigate. With your feminine energy, you're very slippery. Yeah, you know yourself. And you're very present. Yeah, you're a leader. You could have Scorpio in your chart, Aries, Taurus. You are a leader in how you move. You could also be a Queen of Pentacles, or someone sees you as a very hard worker, very dainty, and ooh, you hold ancient knowledge as well. Your roots hold power. And he's also holding a scepter with a snake. Again, like the ability to talk to animals. You don't hold power over them, you work with them. This is why you have power, because you've released control. The Forest, what are we getting lost in? Ooh, a King of Cups has a lot of unconditional love for you. He could be getting lost in the forest with you, or in your eyes. Yeah, Queen of Cups and King of Cups. Wow. He's very good with kids as well. He loves how you're very mellowed out with kids as well, just naturally. Yeah, and they have no secrets. This is someone who's emotionally maintained. His emotions flow through him. He holds compassion for all life around him. And he's holding a heart and the moon in one hand and a cup in the other. He could be in the show business, or you could be, or he just wants to make you laugh. He wants to entertain you. He wants to show you something. We have King of Pentacles and regret. So this mother effer, which we were just getting to the stone as well. So yeah, someone who wanted to act like they were a reliable force. Someone that they wanted to act like a reliable force, but why are they in regret? No, they're not reliable. They wanted to argue with you, to feel powerful. Wow. That's how they get their power, is by dominating women, is by dominating people who operate from the heart. Yeah, because you're attractive, you're in your feminine power, you're in your truth, Queen of Wands, and you're very in touch with your inner child. You're really funny, you're very entertaining. A lot of people love you. So this person had to dominate you in some sort of way. That's the truth, because you're in your truth. And this person's unaligned. Cause and effect. Two paths, temptation. They chose the dark side. They chose temptation to dominate rather than to heal. Yeah, they chose temptation. The freaking devil. They chose lust while you were choosing love. Now you're being aligned with a equally yoked match. Well, this person will be known as the bad investment that they are, as the negative son of a beach that they are. as the problem that they create for others. As a clown, as a fool. Yeah, and their game plan was to appear successful, appear rich, for attention, for clout. But this was all just a part of their mask. Actually, nobody has fun around this person. They suck the life force out of every gathering because they're stuck in the past. They have no structure to stand on. And you could feel this. You could feel the lack of growth, the lack of integrity because you worked on yourself. You deserve to celebrate. You worked harder than this person ever has. That's the truth. Yeah. This person is draining. They suck the life force out of everything, bro. They worked hard to appear like they had money, but in reality, it was just breadcrumbs. Yeah, and you don't give enough. They mean nothing to you. They mean nothing to you and to everyone else. And if they tried to break your heart, they're going to feel that. They're going to be hanged for their crimes. Yeah, they tried to cause a delay for your progress, for your growth, by hurting you, by dominating you to feel powerful about themselves. Because they had nothing else going on than to suck the life force out of people that were actually doing the work. But they're going to feel that heartbreak that they set up for you in ways that it means something to them, in their bank account, in their body, and the close relationships around them rejecting them, and their bank account, and their asshole. They're going to feel that heartbreak because God protects his empaths. God protects his divine feminine. Someone wants to marry you, or you're about to get married. Someone's going to offer you some sort of stability. Yeah. Breadcrumbing. We don't want your stale ass breadcrumbs. Yeah, this person's unhealed. They haven't enlightened about anything. And something's coming crashing down for them. Some sort of help that they needed, or they need your help. They tried to come in acting like you needed their help, but they needed your help, and now nobody wants to help them. They're being exposed, and you are free, and they have anxiety at all of your options that are honest. Wow. Again, this person's losing their legacy. They could be losing a home for not breaking past patterns here. Now all the secrets are out, and they are cursed for not changing, for manipulating, or attempting to manipulate or throw magic on you, Queen of Swords. Throw magic on your intelligence. Throw magic on your integrity. Manipulate how you thought. 3333. But you have support from the spiritual plane here. Yeah, the star. You were getting enlightened. You were getting downloads after you freed yourself and cleansed yourself in nature. Look, even like the predators are protecting you because you see past material. You're not effing around with the shallow BS. You go deeper. You know that the true monsters are deeper in the ocean. You could like cheetah print or something about cheetah print. Yeah, they could have made fun of you for like the way that you dress, but it's because you stand out from the rest. And you're making progress here. You could be saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, your hard work's paying off. 7 to 8. And the wheel is turning in your favor here. You're going to get some good positive news. That someone who tried to hurt you lacks direction. And they're seen as very arrogant. Oops. They're seen as a liar. And they might be getting restricted here from getting a job. Yeah, people are no longer indecisive about this because the ego's been released after you've walked away. The stone. Bad karma. Okay, so justice reversed. Someone's getting bad karma for how they treated a true empath, for how they treated someone that gave nothing but unconditional love to them, that saw them for their best potential. Yeah, and they were ungrateful. They could have called you ungrateful, but it's all projections. It's getting sent back with the tower here. So their comfortability is being ripped out from underneath their feet here. Again, someone might be getting incarcerated because they don't need to be around acting that way to the general public, to vulnerable women who are just trying to do their job, who are busy. Yeah, they're losing all of their opportunities. They can no longer maintain some type of mask because, yeah, they have no passion without you around. All new beginnings they thought that they would have by siphoning off of others' creativity is being ripped out from underneath them. So if someone was juggling you with other options here and treating you like just another collector's item, they're losing all their options. They're not able to be satisfied. They're never going to be satisfied. Tower. Tower to their stability. The stone in the tower. Well, you're gaining more stability than you've ever had. You are luxurious. Yeah, they're going to feel that pain that they tried to cause you, that torture. They might be getting in a car wreck. I'm not wishing nothing on anybody, but hey, karma makes the rules, not me. That's why I don't like to hear about people's karma, because it's like, your spiritual ring speaks for itself. You've been nothing but loving to this person, but giving. Yeah, you've been nothing but resilient after what they've tried to do to you. You chose the right path, and they chose the path of darkness.